Hello and welcome to our lesson on computer security. Today, we're going to dive into the essential skills you need to protect your computer and your personal information from online dangers. This lesson is brought to you by Web2 ICM Digital. If you're looking for more simple digital skills to empower yourself, make sure to follow us on Facebook. So, what exactly are computer security threats? Think of a security threat as anything that has the potential to harm your computer or steal your valuable information. Let's break down 3 of the most common threats you'll encounter online. First up, we have malware. You've probably heard of this one. Malware is short for malicious software, and it's basically any software designed to damage your computer or cause chaos. This includes things like viruses that can corrupt your files, worms that spread across networks, and even ransomware, which locks up your computer and demands money to get it back. It's nasty stuff, and it can sneak onto your device in many ways, like through a bad download or a suspicious email attachment. Next, let's talk about phishing. Imagine you get an email that looks like it's from your bank, asking you to click a link and verify your account details. You click it, enter your password, and boom, you've just been phished. Phishing is a sneaky trick used by cybercriminals to fool you into giving them your personal information, like passwords, credit card numbers, or social security details. These attacks often come through fake emails, text messages, or social media DMs that look incredibly legitimate. The key is to always be skeptical of unexpected requests for your information. The third major threat is hacking. Hacking is when someone illegally gains access to your computer, your network, or your online accounts without your permission. A hacker might do this to steal your data, install malware, or just cause trouble. They can exploit weaknesses in your software or trick you into giving them access. It's like a digital burglar breaking into your home, but instead of stealing your TV, they're stealing your identity or your financial information. Now that we know the dangers, how do we protect ourselves? Don't worry, it's not as complicated as it sounds. Here are some simple but powerful ways to keep yourself safe. First and foremost, use strong passwords. A weak password is like leaving your front door wide open. A strong password is your first line of defense. It should be a mix of uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols like exclamation points or question marks. Think of a phrase you can remember, like "Mider gloves too." Chase squirrels instead of just password 123. And whatever you do, never ever share your password with anyone. Not your best friend, not your cousin, nobody. Second, you absolutely need to install antivirus software. Think of antivirus software as your computer's personal security guard. It constantly scans your system for malware, viruses, and other threats. When it finds something suspicious, it quarantines or removes it before it can do any damage. There are many great free and paid options out there, so there's no excuse not to have one installed and running on your computer. Make sure you keep it updated so it can protect you from the latest threats. Our third protection strategy is making backups. Have you ever thought about what would happen if your computer suddenly crashed or got hit by a rat? All your precious photos, important documents, and hard work could be gone in an instant. That's where backups come in. A backup is simply a copy of your files saved in a separate location, like an external hard drive, a USB stick, or a cloud storage service like Google Drive or Dropbox. If disaster strikes, you can restore your files from your backup and get back on your feet. It's a lifesaver. Finally, let's cover some safe internet practices. These are good habits that will significantly reduce your risk online. First, be very careful about clicking links or opening attachments from people you don't know or trust. If an email looks suspicious, it probably is. Second, only download apps and software from official, trusted sources like the Apple App Store, Google Play Store, or the developer's official website. Third-party sites can be filled with malware. When you're browsing the web, always look for HTTPs at the beginning of a website's address and a small padlock icon in the address bar. This means the connection is secure and encrypted, which is especially important when you're entering personal information. Also, if you ever use a public computer, like at a library or an internet cafe, always remember to log out of your accounts when you're finished. And speaking of public places, avoid sharing private information or doing your online banking when you're connected to public Wi-Fi. You never know who might be snooping on the network. Lastly, keep your software updated. This includes your operating system, your web browser, and all your other applications. Developers regularly release updates to patch security holes that hackers could exploit. Keeping everything up to date is one of the easiest and most effective ways to stay secure. And that's a wrap on the basics of computer security. By following these simple steps, you can navigate the digital world much more safely. For more easy-to-follow lessons on digital skills, be sure to follow Web2 ICM Digital on Facebook at facebook.com/web2icm. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next lesson.